In today's video we're going to be looking at Crash 4 It's About Time, the hardest level in the whole entire Crash franchise, and that is Cortex Castle. Let us know what you think in the comments. How are you getting on? I've never died so many times. I had to swap out of retro mode and go straight into the modern to get the unlimited lives. So in today's video we're going to go through some of my attempts at the hardest sequence of the levels. Hope you enjoy. First thing to say is, what an amazing looking level. How cool is it to go through the Cortex's castle? Of course, there's statues of him absolutely everywhere, as you'd expect. So this is the first sequence where you have to start using multiple masks in sequence and using their powers to get through some of the traps. So completely different way of thinking. So cool that it put all the masks together and made you think in this way, but it does take incredible memory and kind of knowledge to get through it. Several playthrough attempts will be required to really nail this. Can't wait to see some of the videos of people doing this, getting all the boxes and having a limited amount of deaths all in one run. It's going to be fascinating. But wow, what a cool level. And I mean, at least they put it in the right stages of the game towards the end. But yeah, definitely making this one of the most challenging Crash games of all time. Probably ranks this the hardest out of the four. But let us know what you think. How are you getting on? Some people might find this super easy, but for me, I found this really challenging. Never died over 100 times in a level, so this was an absolute first. But super satisfying once completing it. Definitely felt like you've earned passing the level, and it did build up to the big boss fight after this. So yeah, great finish to the game. Really enjoyed playing it. Can't wait to see what comes out next. I'm sure there'll be lots of updates. Can't imagine myself actually going back and trying to get all the boxes on this level. Way out of my skill level. My first video, first reaction to the first level, Rude Awakening, I thought I was going to go through 100% of the game. After this level, it's fair to say I won't be, but can't wait to watch some more videos on YouTube and seeing other people do it. I definitely don't have the skills and the patience. But yeah, definitely such a cool level. What a sequence. Really tests your brain in a different way. So many deaths. Over 200 now. But yeah, like I said, this is definitely the hardest sequence of all time in Crash. Thought you'd enjoy watching my fails, trials and tribulations through this level. The joy that I had once completing it though was well worth kind of all that patience. Really struggled with a stage earlier in this level, so I wasn't going to stop the attempts when I got this far in. It was just crack on, carry on going, push through and try and complete it. There was no way I was going back. But in terms of replayability, this would be the level that I would actually strive towards. It was the most challenging, therefore the most rewarding, which sounds crazy, but the mask fits so well to the game, so then put them all together in one level makes so much sense. Really rewarding experience having played through the earlier levels, using the mask one at a time to then sequencing them all together in your fight against Cortex. Fits the storyline, makes so much sense. Completely challenging, different way of playing the game and more around the physics, so very different to some of the original Crash games. And here we are, this was a successful run, finally made it, absolute cause of celebration. That's Cortex Castle, some of the hardest sequences in the game. Let us know how you're getting on with Crash 4. It's About Time. What a great remake. Be sure to subscribe and check out the other remake games in the archives.